Hi everyone, it's your boy in a nutshell, and in this video I want to explain what this channel is going to be about since it's my first video, and also give you an overview of this video. So the main reason I've made this channel is to share with you small little things that I have come across that can help you maximize your masculine powers, to help you propel towards a big goal that you're trying to achieve, or whatever you're really passionate about, because your sexual power, your masculine power, can be used in two different ways which are productive. Number one, primarily it's made for sexual reproduction, giving life to another being, and as well as that, it can be used towards giving life to your goal, giving life to your dream, if you use it in the right way and not waste it. So in this video we're going to be talking about why NoFap is a keystone habit. And the rest of the channel, of course, is going to be talking about similar topics such as NoFap and small little habits that you can form to help you stand out and get to where you want to be a lot easier. So moving on again to this video, what this video is about is that this NoFap is a keystone habit. As if you've read The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, he defines it as small changes or habits that people introduce into their routines that unintentionally carry over in other aspects of their lives. Keystone habits create a dynamo effect that change every area of your life. So I want to speak about how NoFap is a keystone habit and give you some examples of what changes you can expect by just following one habit, which is a keystone habit, which is NoFap. Okay, so number one, I want to talk about how following this keystone habit, NoFap, can help you let go of other bad habits. Personally, myself, I don't count days of my NoFap, which most people really want to do. But I'm, if I can guess, I'm around day 20, between day 20 and day 30, and I've seen drastic changes throughout these times that I've been holding on to my seed, right? So in terms of the bad habits that I have consistently, I have questioned myself why I'm doing these bad habits. It's literally been automatic of me, not voluntarily, like thinking about why am I doing this or anything. Just intentionally, whilst I'm doing that bad habit, I think about it. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to reach this goal using this key habit that I'm trying to form. Is this going to help me, this habit that I'm doing right now, besides NoFap, this other habit that is on the side? Is this going to help me, or is this going to hinder my performance, my speed towards my goal? So that's literally, it's giving me a mindset of looking at a habit in a completely different way. Is it helping me to propel me towards my goal, or is it holding me back? So literally, it's giving me the power to question everything that I do, and sometimes your habits can become a loop. If you've done it for more than 21 days, they can be automatic. So being able to have that consciousness through NoFap to realize this is a habit and then question it if it's good or not is a superpower itself, because you got to realize that most people don't do that. Most people just continue on. Once something's a habit, they just continue. But if you have the power to realize and question what you're doing, then you have the power to change it. And this is why a keystone habit is so powerful, that it gives you the realization, it gives you the power to be able to question it and then potentially change it. So in terms of the bad habit that I've wanted to let go is I've been involved with a couple of people around me that have been taking that good gas in, right? And I have, as much as I enjoy it, as much as I want to participate in it, NoFap has made me realize my ability to question what I do. And whenever I do it, I've observed myself, I've watched myself, what it does to me and what it does to my time, what it does to my productivity, and all of this. And every aspect that I have observed this bad habit, it's not bringing any good to my life. So it's made it easier for me to define it as a bad habit and why it is a bad habit, and it's made it so much easier to let it go. I'm only on day 2 of letting it go, but I feel so well. I've planned to do a whole 30 days and then see where it goes from there. And I can already imagine myself at the end of the 30 days and holding strong and holding by what I want to, the decision that I've made that in my mind that it's not good for me. I'm going to stick with not doing that habit, okay? So another thing that NoFap, why it's a keystone habit, is that once again, that ability to question your actions is there, and that can trickle down to your health, right? So it can encourage you to be more observant of what you eat, and you question to yourself, like, for example, if you're working, if no FAP is propelling you towards a goal, you would definitely question what you eat or what you put into your body, because you are the sole being that will make that will make that goal happen, right? So if you are not healthy, if you're not feeling well, if you constantly have low energy, you're going to realize this when you're on NoFap. You're like, okay, what is causing this low energy? Because I need as much energy as I can to propel me towards, to have the time to have the abilities to take action towards what I want to do. So why am I feeling so down? Why do I have no energy? You start to question these, and then you address your diet. You address what time you sleep. You address what time you wake up. You address yourself if you do any exercise to help you sleep better. So in the morning you have more energy. So once again, as I spoke about, the fact that it gives you that ability to question things is so important, because once you've made your mind up that something's bad for you, you tend to not do it again. You tend to especially if you link it with your goal. If you tell yourself, hey, someone that wants to achieve blah 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 doesn't do that, especially looking up at your role models. I don't know anyone that, potentially have achieved big things and habitually take part in inhaling good gas. All right, so there are 1 in a million, yes, but usually on average, when you look at a successful person, they don't do that. And when you question yourself like that, compare yourself to a successful person that you want to be like. Are they partaking in this habit that you are holding on to, that you know that is not good for you? If they are not taking part in this habit, you shouldn't either, because it didn't help them in any sort of way to reach where you actually want to reach, because they are your role model. So definitely it wouldn't help you. So you should let it go. And when you make that connection, that important connection between your goal and a bad habit, it makes it so much easier to let go. So moving on, again, it can also trickle down to your wealth goals. You holding on to so much power, to life force inside you, gives another form of desire to achieve, another form of desire to go above and beyond in every aspect of your life. And one of them is being wealth, and how much money you can make, and how you can use your this power that you're holding to manifest the amount of wealth, financial freedom that you want to achieve, right? So once again, NoFap gives you more energy, gives you the ability to question things, and being able to link those two things helps you create change. And in terms of wealth, when you feel that powerful, holding on to so much life force, you want to be free. You want to do whatever you want, and financial freedom just goes with it. You don't want to be held up by financial constraints, because imagine feeling so much power, but then you have a limitation, and you want to eradicate that limitation, which is probably 99% of us who has a financial issue, right? So I want to wrap it there. If you liked what you heard in this video, sorry if it was long-winded, but I am very passionate about this, and I know personally I have experienced the link between NoFap and all the other pointers that I pointed out, such as wealth, your health, your sleep pattern, your letting go of bad habits, the ability to acquire unbelievable desire to go towards what you actually want to achieve and put the work in to achieve it. So if you resonate with any of these ideas, please leave me a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for listening.